And I haven't heard a matchup announcement for this table, so it'll probably be a loser side match, maybe. I'm not sure. I did the stop and start. Is anything else that between matches?
Not really.
Just that, and then redo these whenever.
That's given, but we don't. Well, they just.
I'll just double check and make
Who
sure.
are they calling up on this table?
No.
No, I didn't hear it. Randy and Terry. So Randy Johnson and Terry Schmitt are going to play on the stream table next.
As soon as they get the racking issue figured out. Randy Johnson, formerly of the Seattle Mariners,
Yes.
Arizona Diamondbacks, New York
Yes.
Yankees. Anyone else?
No, I think that was it.
I know that I read on Yahoo or something he's selling his Arizona mansion for like $26 million. So if you're falling on hard times, that's just got to be nice to be like, well, let's just sell the house
Let's just sell the house
and get pumped back up.
get reloaded. Well, they got the spot on there.
Well, until they get the next match started, like, yeah, I know you haven't, I'm not sure how many different stories that you have with your business, but I'm sure there's some bad ones that have come along.
Yes, there
Like,
is.
I'm just curious, like, has anyone came to you after it's all said and done, and then they're just like, oh, never mind, I'll just do it myself, to where they try to, like,
Yes.
to where they,
Yes, they try to. Yes, I've definitely had
to where
that
they
happen.
can avoid paying somebody and they can just go do it themselves.
But they try to
or
get
something.
the inside knowledge for free. Yes, I've had that happen many a times. I do usually, a new thing I do now is upfront pricing. One thing about taxes is that the pricing for taxes is so cloudy and gray, and everybody charges so many different prices. It's hard to get upfront pricing. Most tax firms want to prepare your taxes and then tell you how much they're going to be. And that's one thing I do offer is upfront pricing. Answering just a quick 5 or 6 questions, I can give you a certain locked-in price, and you can decide to move forward from there.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Actually, hold on, I gotta save this so the names.
Oh,
Randy Johnson, Terry Schmitt.
Randy Johnson and Terry Schmitt. Randy just played Nate in the winner's bracket and just got beat. I expect him to rebound pretty strong in this match.
So that means Terry Schmitt must have beaten Jim Kissinger.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Yeah, Terry was playing Jimmy.
Actually, we have the bracket, so we'll take a little look. So Chris Brown eliminates Terry Rowe in a Hill match.
Oh,
Terry
wow.
Rowe with a very good tournament. Beat a few players.
Yes, he did.
He beat someone in the booth, and I didn't play in the tournament.
He beat me pretty good. Yes, he did.
Mike France, the guy that went for quite a bit, lost to
TJ, wow, that's a
TJ
good
beats
upset.
Mike France 7-5.
TJ Hammond beat Mike France 7-5.
Ryan McIntyre wins 7-5 over Carl Poole. And in the winners, you saw the stream table match. Nate beats Randy Johnson 7-4. Chris Austin, Ray Schultz are still playing. Sky Woodward beat Joseph Froelich 7-2.
And anybody interested, the last I just seen, Ray Schultz and Chris Austin were tied 4-4.
So that leaves Fedor, Gorst, and Nate McGahey. Then Sky Woodward versus the winner of Chris Austin and Ray Schultz.
Wow, very nice kick by Terry Schmitt right there.
Terry's not scared to fire.
No, he's not. And he's
One of the top bank players in Evansville.
Yes, he is.
Might even pass up a straight-in ball for a bank sometimes.
Yes, I've experienced him do that to me a few times. Oh man.
Well, we'll see if Randy can shake off his loss from this last match and get a little something going. Good shot on the 6.
Randy's a very good player out of Southern Illinois area. I've gotten to know him a lot the last couple years.
The straight and 9 ball looks like it's going to be 1-0 Randy. And on the stream, I see that they have a Bob's Lounge logo.
Yeah, hold up.
At least you didn't ask for a scratch. Terry makes a couple balls on the break, gets a little nudge. The 1 ball, like, not really quite sure if it passes the 8. Looks like it does, but it's a very difficult shot, especially to play any kind of shape on the next ball. Hangs it up and sells out a shot on the 1. A very difficult shot. I'm not sure if that's the 4 or the 2. It looks like the 4, so he's playing from the 1 to the 4. Then the 5 looks like it goes. With the 9 ball sitting where it's at, 5 to the 6 could present some problems. Bumps in the 7. 7 comes into play, I think. But he can for sure see a piece of the 4. I don't know if he can see enough of it to make it. He might be cutting it into about the first diamond. Gonna give it a second look. Switch angles here. Well, it looks like he can make it. I think he's just kind of looking at the path of the cue ball. Not much flat tire. Second day in a row that you're not down here. You know, it's okay. That's why they have the stream. He makes it. I'm not sure he's going to get rewarded here. Very tricky, thin cut on the 5 if it passes. Looks like he might be playing it off the 9. The overhead view looks like it goes, but I'm not sure how he plans on attacking this. Plays safe, and it looks like Terry can see the outside edge of the 5.
Yeah, he plays safe to where I believe he can play a safe back.
Good shot. Hello, Daniel. Hello. Gail, no, this is a loser side match. Or a one-loss side match. I know some people don't like it.
They don't like being classified as losers.
Makes a good hit on the 5. Gets fairly safe. We might see the 9 ball get to rolling, or we could see a bank, because he does like banking these balls. He winds up, plays the bank and the 9. Ooh, the 9 just barely misses. I think he's left a shot on the 5 in the side pocket. Justin Gregg is going out on a limb saying Sky will win MVP. I'm not sure they have an MVP award at this tournament, but he's definitely in the running for that, I think.
He's in the running.
Terry Schmitt makes a great cut on the 5 ball. Now he's faced with a thin cut on the 6. Using a little inside to try to hold it. Makes a good shot. Bumps a 7. Ooh, he's fine. Gets a little funny on the 8.
I'm just now looking at some of the comments.
Sean Mitchell, I wouldn't say there's a spread at all. I would say whoever wins the flip would be a slight money line favorite. But before you figure out who wins the flip in an alternate break format, like you can't, I mean, it's just 50-50. But whoever wins the flip becomes
a slight favorite.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm just now looking at some of the comments. Keith commenting, yeah, Keith, I did play. I didn't do too well.
Randy comes up a little short on the 9.
I got beat by Randy Johnson, actually, the very first round of the tournament.
What do you like here? You think can he cut this? Jab at it like jack up, or
I don't think he can get past the side. I could be wrong. It looks like he's trying it. Wow.
Well, he got past the side.
Wow, and then hit it. Jeez.
That's one for the highlight reel, like not the highlight reel you want to be on though. Terry will take it.
Absolutely.
It's 1-1. Randy has not moved this coin, but I don't think there's any punishment for that. But just hopefully they don't have an argument later on.
Yeah, Gail, Joey did lose. Joey got beat by Fedor after being up 6-1.
Let's see if you can do as well as I did on predicting the balls on the break. Here we go.
I'll try the... Oh, wow.
The cue ball?
I'll try the cue ball on the side. And the 2 balls trying to get funny, and it did.
And the 4 is blocking any kind of combo. Yikes. What do you like here?
Personally, I'm setting the 1 up straight into the corner, and I'm going to draw back into the 2. But that's me.
Do you think the 2 ball bank of the side's a little easier than rolling the dice with the breakout?
Yes, I do. That's actually a way better shot. You come over a little angle like he's doing. He might be trying to run into it himself.
I kind of like playing for the bank, but...
Yeah, he tried to run into it himself. But I think the bank was a better play. I think you're right.
Let's see what he comes with here. I think he gets a safety out of it with... I don't know. I can't imagine him playing safe here. He goes for the safe, playing the cue ball. That was a very good shot.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz. It was a pretty fun thing to watch, watching Fedor come back. He played amazing. Joey had a couple of dry breaks towards the end. He missed on the Hill match. Joey missed a carom shot on the 9 to win it, and it was a shot that he would probably be about a 70% favorite to make. Oh, and that's a bad hit.
Luckily for him, the 9 goes in, but I think Terry's favorite to run out here with ball in hand. I don't really see any issue since the 6 is in the pocket. You don't really have to do much work at all from the 6 to the 8.
You're right.
It's just making the balls.
He gets from the 3 to the 4, and he'll be good. And he's gonna get there.
He's gonna have to stretch. Makes it with no problem.
Randy McIntosh. Yeah, this is a pro-am tournament. We allowed pros in this tournament.
Well, and also Randy. Oh, it looks like he jarred the 4.
Terry does.
But it isn't like they were having just a standard tournament and then at the last second said, hey, it ain't like they invited those 2. Like, it was open for absolutely anybody that wanted to get in.
Yes.
Now, it just looks a little funny since there was only 2 players, of that caliber that hopped in. So now it looks like, what a waste of money for these other guys that these 2 got it. But,
right.
kind of favors everyone else since there was only 2. Like there could have easily been
A bad draw versus
or
an
there
easy
could have
draw.
been 10, pros, and then that
Yes.
way no locals have
Any shot, right?
So,
And this is an event that they're trying to build year after year. This is the first annual event, and every year this tournament's going to go on the same weekend, the week before Music City Open, 2 weeks before the Derby starts, and I believe that they'll start attracting more and more pros.
Terry got a little bad on this 8-ball and
Fins it,
Play
gets the
safe.
ball table, and they added $1,000 to this tournament. And I believe that as the more sponsors come in, and the more money they can bring in, they're going to keep adding more money. And once you add 2,000 or 3,000, you'll get people to travel to come
Right.
play.
he tries to thin the 8 and play safe, but he hits more of it than he wanted.
Yeah.
I think you really can't go wrong with where the 9's at here. I would just make the 8
That's what he's
I
going to do.
wouldn't-
He's going to take whatever it gives him. There you go.
pretty straight on the side pocket. Keith Lejeune goes out on a big limb here.
That
he
is
predicts Fedor and Skyler in the final. That's a good pick.
that's a bold prediction.
But it almost got somewhat derailed, but Fedor pulled through. All right, so Terry takes that. He's up 2-1.
Yeah, no problem, Randy.
And while he's racking him before he breaks, can we just take a quick moment to reflect on the Chargers Patriots game?
Holy moly! It's 35-7.
The Patriots are done. They can't beat the Chargers. Now, if Chargers come back and win the game, I'll pat them on the back, but they're it's getting ugly. Like if you had
Wow! Look at the.
if you had the under at 41 for the halftime line, you lost.
And that would be very bold. Well, I have the under for the entire game, and that doesn't look very good.
It's not very promising because I think that they're not gonna let up.
Tommy Cole says he's just waiting for a little bit more money to be added. Well, once we get to 2,000 or 3,000 added, Tommy, you can drive the 20 minutes away, 20-minute drive you have, and actually make it here maybe.
A little more added money for Tommy Coe. Like, Eric, would you be interested in hosting a one-on-one tournament with Tommy Coe?
Absolutely.
You can add some money to
We
it,
can add.
and maybe enough to entice him to come and visit.
Absolutely. Tommy, I make house visits.
You'll go to him.
Yes, I make house visits.
So you'll do a 1v1 tournament and possibly do his taxes after when
Yeah.
he wins like 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
You can help him with
I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Yes, Joey only has one loss. That was Joey's first loss, Gail.
I'm not sure who's shooting here, but they just got a bad roll. The cue ball rolled up on the 9.
And Terry, you're right too. Turning Stone is this weekend too. That kind of takes away some of the pros.
I mean, does it?
I don't know how many what pros are.
I don't think if I know it's. Oh, that was a good hit, but he scratched. I'm just saying if Turning Stone wasn't this weekend, like I can't really picture who is playing in it right now that would have
been here.
instead.
Right.
So
Right.
Skyler lives not too far away, and Fedor staying with the
Swords.
The Swords, and they live about 2 hours away. So like they're fairly close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fedor didn't hop on a plane to specifically come to Evansville and rob this tournament. Excuse me. Tommy Cole wants more money. Just double it up. He's on his way.
He's a high roller. I see him down there sometimes. He's a high roller, so it takes a lot to get him interested.
Just maybe you shouldn't play him.
It takes a lot to get him interested.
All right. Well, Terry Schmitt had a bad roll, got hooked, and then scratched on his kick shot. Randy Johnson is on his way to running out, but he's had a few bad breaks himself.
Yeah, he's had a few hiccups so far.
Draws it over, gets a pretty good shot here.
He's another one that's a very fast shooter. He likes to shoot extremely offensive. He doesn't like to think about many things. He likes to fire at the balls. But
Looks like he's using a little inside here. No, he used outside.
outside, went around it. But he's an extremely good ball maker. Extremely.
Now, this is his second win, but he hasn't been moving his coin, I don't believe. So hopefully there's no... Okay. What did he have to say, Mr. Boyer? I think you always want the... I think in the back of your head, you kind of always want the shot back when you push out. And
I see.
Like, you know, like, what's your thought process on a push out? I think it depends on what the layout of the table.
Well, I mean, in theory, don't you... I mean, like, I'm going to push out expecting to get it back.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely push out planning on getting another trip to the table. You never, like, I've seen some people answer this. No one's going to say they push out with the plan of not returning to the table, you know.
Right.
Whose goal is that?
Right.
But I think it's just you want to tempt them into not taking it, because if you push into something, you have a plan in your head. It's like in chess, you know. You move a piece and you're looking at a couple ahead, and then you're just like hoping that they kind of fall
situation.
Into, you know, like,
yes. Yeah.
Just give it back.
Jim Monday. No, it was a 64-player tournament. We was going to take 64 players. We ended up with only 45, I believe.
I mean, quite often there's a lot of people that withdraw, but also there was some weather issues this weekend.
Yes, there was.
So it's kind of bad luck. He makes a ball. No, he broke dry. Halftime.
Chris beat Ray. Well, I just seen over there that Chris Austin beat Ray Schultz. So Chris Austin's still in the winner's bracket, and he is
Playing Sky Woodward. Ray Schultz, that was a Hill match.
Hill match.
And that puts Ray Schultz versus TJ Hammond.
That's a good match, too. TJ must be playing really well right now because he just beat Mike France 7-5. And that's a nice upset.
Here, let's get off this overhead. Sorry for leaving it on this view for so long.
Sorry about that.
Austin and Sky gonna be on here. Who knows? They might hold it for the next match on the TV table. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I would assume that they are going to hold that match because I didn't hear him call it.
Sky went for 520, I believe.
Yeah, me and Bivens was involved in purchasing Sky in Calcutta.
17 people altogether. So we're not going to get big a return, but we didn't risk a lot. If something were to happen and Skyler like played bad, or he had to leave to a family, or something, or just something made him withdraw from the tournament, that we have 17 players or people that are in on the. Let's see, it's me, Eric, Steve Boyer, Brian Payne, Andrea. I mean, the other players, I'm sure, I don't know if they want to be named or not, so I'm just going to keep their...
We'll just keep them off tax reasons.
Okay, so Randy Johnson won that rack. He's up 3-2. But there were 17 of us all together, and I think if Skyler were to get first place, we each profit, I think, $18.50 apiece, I think. But we only have... We don't have very much at risk, though, like I said. So it's low risk, high reward, in my opinion.
But it just if anybody that's curious, Sky went for 520 in the Calcutta. Fedor was the first open bid in the Calcutta for 580, and first place in the Calcutta pays $1,200. Second place in the Calcutta pays $700. So that kind of tells you that the rest of the field didn't get much action.
Terry Schmitt just had a scratch on the break, and Randy with ball in hand. Tommy's asking for a very fair. He wants Chris Austin in 3 games in a rotate the break race to 7. So,
What is this?
No, Tommy Coe is asking for Chris Austin in 3 games on the wire going to 7. I mean that's very fair, but like, dude, we've got money at play here. Like
we have money. I'm highly invested in Sky right now.
Yes. Deborah Jackson Woodward, she's a part of the 17.
She's part of the 17 people. We all pitched in money.
Yeah, she's in. I didn't really mean to like put her business out there, but she's in.
Tommy Coe, I tell you what, I will set a line for the Chris Austin and Sky match. And I'm gonna put it at.
Careful. You want to hear?
I tell you what.
Wait. Let's mute your mic and then hold on. I muted myself.
You did. You muted yourself.
All right.
Mute me up.
So, what do you? You're gonna have a bunch of people jumping on you. All right, I unmuted you. Go ahead.
Okay. You are gonna have. I'm gonna have a bunch of people jumping on me. Okay.
Crazy. Like, just.
I tell you what.
Do it.
I'll tell you, Tommy. Just for the sweat action.
Don't do it.
I will give you Chris Austin in 3 games for 20.
Oh Lord.
You've got the action.
A race to. It's only a race to 7.
I know it. Tommy's a good buddy of mine, and I'm gonna give him a sweat bet. Tommy, you got it. You got Austin in 3 games.
You're gonna have all 100 and people wanting the same thing.
Well, the window.
That's just for Tommy.
The window just closed. Everybody's too late.
Sean Mitchell, I was just kidding.
Sean's a good guy. I played Sean yesterday. He's a decent player. I'm feeling lucky today, Tommy.
I believe I have the correct score. If I happen to be off, I apologize, but I'll keep an eye on whoever moves the coin this rack. I believe it's 3-2, Randy. But we got a little sidetracked because Tommy's like
drumming up action.
He's out. He's just hustling Eric.
He does. He hustles me all the time.
He's playing the 2 ball here, and he misses, but he makes it in the other pocket. Randy got a little fortunate there. He just shot and missed the what's wrong?
Joe says it's 4-2 Randy.
4-2?
Yeah, and I would assume that Joe's probably right. Ryan just said, "You're feeling lucky? Have you seen the Pat score?" Yes, Ryan, I do. I did see the Pat score. I am feeling lucky, buddy. At least we have the Pats.
All right. Randy, after slopping a ball in, missed, and now Terry is on the 3.
Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it. I accept all donations, buddy.
This is gonna be a tough cut. He missed it going in, but makes a good hit. Not that.
Yeah.
That
it didn't help.
Consolation, but
no.
He looks fairly straight on this 3 ball. I'm not sure if he can go forward and come back down, or if he needs to draw it.
Yeah, I don't know if he can go forward either. It looks like he is going to draw it. Yeah.
It's pretty good on the 6.
Fargo rate says the line is 3.5. Is that right, Boyer? So then my bet with Tommy isn't that terrible, then, is it?
Yeah, but on Fargo rate, they don't take in the consideration that it's alternate break. Like, that has no play
That's
in
true.
It.
That is very true.
So that
would be off. Yes. And yes, Keith, I did take the Saints today. I took a mortgage out of my home and went into all the banks that would accept loans from me or would give me loans, and I'm tapped out. I went all in on the Saints.
So, if what we were told earlier is correct, the score is 5-2.
Yeah, I would assume Joe's right.
We need to blame Joe, though, if this is wrong.
Oh, if that score's wrong, you're going to get it, Joe.
Yeah, good. All right. Hold on. Where are you pushing out to? You can't be kicking or jumping, I don't think.
Keith said he wouldn't have done all that. I like to gamble, Keith. Heck with it. I'm going all in.
All right, Boyer. There's no backseat drivers here.
I believe Randy's going to play safe there, yeah. That was a great opportunity for a save. I don't think he can kick one rail at it behind the 7.
Maybe the side rail, bottom rail, but that 9 ball's pretty big.
Maybe 3 rails.
I think he's doing my side rail, bottom rail.
Yeah, side rail, bottom rail, side rail. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was unlucky
Yeah, it was very unlucky.
to go between the 3, 1, 4, 6 without touching any of those.
Mm-hmm. Randy's a very good front runner. I've known that about Randy in the past. Randy seems to shoot better as he gets a lead.
But, I mean, that applies to...
Oh, that's easy to do. I understand.
I think
Yeah.
everybody's like that now, except
Right.
everybody's like that except for, unfortunately, your guy, Joey Yarbrough. He's not that good of a front runner.
Damn it. Poor Joey, man. He played amazing to get to that spot, too. I like Joey a lot.
Let's see who Joey's playing.
Joey will be playing Chris Brown, I believe. Yeah, Joey's playing Chris Brown right now as we speak.
Winner of that match will get the winner of this one on stream.
Yep. They didn't have... Bring that bracket back up for a second there, Bivens. Go to the winners. Okay, I just want to make sure that they... Okay, they're saving all the winners' matches for TV's tables from now on.
It'll be interesting, the Sky and Chris Austin match, because yesterday, whenever Chris Austin was playing Kevin Wesselman, like, he was playing very, like, cocky. Let's see how cocky he is against Sky Woodward.
Yeah, Joe, the loser side stayed a race to 7. We was going to do a race to 5 in the losers if it would have been a full field of 64 players. But once we only had 45 sign up, we decided to just do 7 and 7 on both sides.
Yes. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on it. It's just what the chat is saying. Dude, there is something awfully sticky on the floor.
There is something sticking on the floor. I noticed that too.
All right, well, I don't know if he's trying to play a carom on the 9 here. Maybe bank the 9. I don't think he's going safe here. Whatever he's going to play, it's going to be pretty offensive. Good shot. Has shape on the 2. See, I like just slow rolling this ball, but a lot of people punch it. Yeah, just like that. I like just barely tapping it. And he might have gotten a little bit straight, so he's going to have little issues with the 4. But I think he's trying to create an angle that isn't there. That's what a lot of people tend to do sometimes. See, that's what yeah, whenever you just kind of try to force an angle in physics.
But
got away with it.
Fortunate enough, yeah.
He's looking for a 2-rail kick here. He doesn't like it. I think he still might go 2 rails the other way. Any player from Owensboro still in it? I think Ray is still in it.
Yeah, Mike was in it. Mike just lost to TJ. Carl Poole was in it also. He just got beat.
It looks like Terry Schmitt just went for a safe there and didn't really hit it too well. Probably didn't just go for. I know it was a tough cut, but I mean, you almost want to get something going there. I think the better shot would have been a little more offensive. But it's tough to deal with whenever your opponent's just kind of like one stroke freewheeling on you.
Yes, it is.
In my opinion, Terry's better than what this score indicates.
Oh, absolutely, he is. I believe Randy's just a little better in my opinion, but it is not nothing like this.
Yeah, like he can't give Terry 5 games and race to 7.
No, he cannot.
All right, so that concludes that match, 7-2.